In their glistening white habits, the sister servants of Mary have been compared to angels, and to the families of the terminally ill, they are angels. There are 9 sister servants of Mary in New Orleans who keep overnight vigil with the dying in their homes. And now the sisters are reaching out to lay men and women to expand their mission of abundant charity. The first 5 lay members have been welcomed into the lay fraternity of St. Maria Soledad, and they are excited about where God will lead them as they too become angels to the sick. How grateful are the families when you arrive? And
oh, geez, overwhelming. Yes, very grateful. Yeah.
Aloma Lykes of Transfiguration of the Lord Parish in New Orleans has a personal story to tell. When her husband Winston was dying in 2018, the sister servants of Mary came to minister to him.
Just such a blessing just to have this little bitty nun deal with my 280-pound plus husband, and he would help her as much as he could, and she would tell me to go to sleep because I would be up trying to help, and she's like, no, Aloma, go to sleep. And she would pray. She wouldn't sit down, Peter. She stood the whole time. If she wasn't working on Winston, she was walking and praying, walking and praying. It was Christmas time, so they all came and sang Christmas carols to him. Oh, it was wonderful, and all the neighbors were looking, you know, because they came up. We have a 109-foot ramp in the house, and so they came up the ramp, and everybody was out looking, you know. It was just so special. And then the year after he passed, Mother Lourdes called me and said, Aloma, I want you to come and check us out. And I'm like, oh my goodness, wait, I'm too scared. And then I said, well, we sing the hymn, Here I Am, Lord, and we sing the servant song. And so why am I just constantly racking this over in my brain? Why am I just not saying yes? And so I said yes. And so we've learned how to make beds and turn patients and make the bed with the patients in it and all of the necessities. Part of it is scary, like I raised my hand last Monday in class. It's like, I can't do whatever it was that she was teaching us. And she's like, okay, just calm down a little. To be with someone at this part of their journey is so special. To accompany them, to let them know that they're not alone.
In your discernment, did you pray to Winston? Hey, Winston, is this something that you would like me to do?
We're still scared, but we're not going to deny it. You know, it's just the fear, you know, going forward. We have no background whatsoever in helping, you know, the sick or anything. It's not like we, you know, have any type of ministry to the sick or helping them or anything like that. I mean, do you feel like I can't, you know, I can't do this. This isn't me. This isn't. There's nothing in my, you know, personality, whatever. Anyway, so it was a big step.
What we've learned is, you realize how much of a gift it is for someone to come in, even if they're just sitting there, let's say, and helping the caregiver. So that's important, and we knew that was going to be it.
I have received so much from God, so much blessing, so much of my life since growing up, that I say, well, okay, I'm here for you. And being with people that do not have anybody to be with them, it's not that I can consider myself that I will do much, but at least I will know how to hold their hand and do a prayer with them. It's so easy for us to get just lazy on our faith and just, I go to Mass, I do this, and that's it, but not working and doing something. Not in repay, because I'm not repaying, I'm there to be.
They become our brothers and sisters. It's very close family, and it's part of us because they're extending the mission. So it's like the bridge actually God is using through us to share our ministry and our charism with them, so they can extend it. That is always a fear, even for us, you know, to give that step and say yes, to compromise ourselves. It's very difficult because we know that they're expecting a lot, something from us. But at the same time, we try to tell them, if it's a vocation, you have to feel it like it's a vocation. If you have that in your heart, that is a vocation, there is no obstacles in front of you. Because you only say, here I am, and you are sent. Whatever comes after is just God's gift. It's actually not us who doing it. It's God's doing it. It's God doing it. In my experience, is sometimes they wake up and they say, "Oh, am I in heaven?" You know, because they see like an angel. And since we were white, so a lot of times it's like, even the family too. The patient in the family says, "Sister, when you come in, it's like the bride comes in the room." Even for the patient, it's like it's a bright new light coming in the room. So, and they feel like, sometimes they feel like they're in heaven, but there are some patients that the anger for being there in the bed, and they don't know what to do, and they don't want to be there. It's just, they don't want anyone there, not even to see the sisters, because it's their own anger because of the illnesses. So, and we understand that too. And that's our mission, to be there and say, you are not alone. You are here, and God loves you. And that's why we come, because God loves you. And they said, "Sister, I know why you're doing this. We are strangers to you in this house. You don't know the house, you know the family." They said, "That's right, but we know that we are God's children, and that's all that matters."